Alright, so I made one video and here's another. I'm going to show you how I have all of the assets put together. This is from the game Homunculus, which we may or may not finish, but for all intents and purposes, this is just for the tutorial, so I'm not really too concerned about how it looks. So when I set up a Photoshop document, I always paint on the background. So when I'm painting for Hollow Z, when I'm painting for Homunculus, I always have a background. I've got the bricks, I've got the wall, I've got all these little cracks on there, and then right on top of it, I'll begin to paint pieces for it. So when I make the Homunculus, I'll make him in relationship to the background. It really makes sure that all the pieces work together nicely, and it also gives you a really good representation of how the final game is gonna look without actually having to program one thing. And everything I make is pull apart. All these little beakers pull apart. I can take the glow out of it. Apparently most people don't make assets like this. I really like to see how everything works together, and I really like to take care in seeing the relationships of how things work. So here's a better example. I need to zoom, and it's not going to work the way that I want it to. Let's see here. Ha! There. Suck it, Photoshop. Alright, so here's a bookcase, and all of the pieces on it, I painted them all on top of the bookcase. They're not quite finished, as you can tell. They're pretty close. So I can pull all of these pieces off of the bookshelf, and I can take them. So for the last layer, which is here, I can pull these off. I can even put them against the wall, so they could even decorate on the wall. They have more than one use, and that's how I really try to keep my pieces separated like that, so I can turn off webs, I can make things differently. So if I wanted to go down the line and make another bookshelf, this is where I'm going to have to... So if I wanted to go down the line and make another bookshelf, whoop. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, if I want to make another bookshelf, I can take and drag something over, and if I don't like where it's sitting, I can put it on a different shelf. I can put two of the same things. It just so it looks different than the other bookshelf. So when you're going along in a platformer, you can see that they're not the same thing. They're not just a repeat. I don't really like tiling, the look of tiling that much for what I do. I'm not saying I don't like tiling. Don't tell people I said that. I really do like how tiling works, but it doesn't work for me. I prefer things to be more organic, to feel more seamless, and I prefer to just... Yeah, I don't know where I was going now. Anyway, all the pieces are modular. You can pull them in and out. You can put them on things. The trees in Hollows Deep are all painted on. The parallax layers, I flatten them together and then go back and forth to find the relationships. And I could build a forest pretty quickly and give Chevy a quick representation of how the forest is going to look and how the atmosphere will be. So just wanted to show you guys that, and hope you had fun watching.